In the book, you also talk about how important it is for business owners to get out of doer mode into thinker mode. And that sounded to me like it's something a lot easier said than done. I mean, everyone likes to be a doer and check things off their to-do list, but to sit and think, especially in this day of email, text, and internet distractions, how do you acquire the discipline to be a thinker?
Well, you know, some of the best doers are some of the worst thinkers. You know, one of the things I learned early in my career is that you don't take the best engineer and make them the head of engineering. You don't take the best salesman and make them the head of sales. Because management is a profession unto itself. And once you get to a certain level within an organization, whether you're a disciplined engineer or a salesperson, an accounting person, or whatever, you've got to make that transition to a manager. And management truly is a profession. It has its basic principles. It has the thing that you have to do. It's how you treat people, how you execute. Those are all the principles of management. And I think you just have to think about that. The other thing that I found is the last key hire that I made was in a discipline I liked the most. It took us a while to get a marketing person in there because I thought I was the hotshot marketing person, right? Until I hired Joni Fetters and a few folks like that, and they taught me that I didn't know a hell of a lot about marketing. I thought I did. But really, I mean, you find in the businesses, and I run across this all the time, is people don't want to totally organize their business. They don't want to delegate that thing they like to do the most, which is usually either tinkering with something, you know, through the engineering side or the technology side, or it's a customer relationship thing they don't want to give up.
And they've got to step back.
And there are ways to do that. And the other thing you have to do is you have to manage your behavior. You know, one of the biggest things that I did, probably the biggest contributor to my success, was changing my behavior. The behavior that negatively impacted other people. And once I realized that 75% of the problems I had in my business were because of me, I'd been in the chair for 10 or 15 years. And I recognized that I couldn't solve those problems, I needed help, is when my business started to grow, started to be successful. That's the other thing too about doing and thinking. You know, people think, the doers think, I'm not doing anything today. I didn't get anything done today. All I did was sit there and look out the window. You know, come to the president's office and sit back there and, you know, thought about whatever. But that's what this place is for, too, is for you to come and to feel comfortable and feel like you can get away from your business. And it's safe here, it's secure here, it's pretty here, it's convenient here, it's comfortable here.
And if these guys in the class feel like walking around the campus thinking, no one's going to say, what are you doing, you know?
That's right. You're not sitting around
Wasting
the
your time
office.
here.
You're not sitting in the office looking out the window.
Okay.
Although that's important too.